Hello and welcome to this first lesson in learning Ableton Live 11. In this first lesson, we're going to be going through the basic layout of Ableton. Now, Ableton is split up into two main views, the session and the arrangement view. Right now, we are in the session view, denoted by the MIDI clips that you can see over here, and the reverb, delay, and master over here. The session view is an intuitive way to start making music right away. So if you already have a backing track that you've taken from a loop from somewhere or from a sample pack, you can drop it into your session view, and then you can add in different chords to allow you to have the most creative control and to create tracks quickly. Session view is also really helpful when you are mixing down a track when you have multiple different channels. So at the moment we've only got 4, but quickly you'll learn that you'll have a lot more channels when you start adding more elements to your tracks. So with this, you can accurately see down the bottom here, when you're mixing down a track, where your volume levels are, where you're sending your different tracks to, if you're using return tracks, and other information such as which clips you're activating. When I talk about activating clips in session view, if you've already started playing around with integrating Ableton into live DJ sets, or into live performance, then session view is probably going to be the most useful for you. For me, when I produce my tracks, however, I use arrangement view. We're going to hit tab, head back to the arrangement view, and in this view, we can basically lay out the entirety of a track in this view. So as you can imagine, we can have multiple different tracks on the side here, and from here, we can lay out the track in its entirety, in its segments that you need. So what I mean by this is you can put out the intro of the track, which we'll do by example here, creating a MIDI clip by right-clicking and hitting Insert MIDI. So that will be the intro of our track, and we'll put, say, just put a note in down the bottom here. So it's going to be in G sharp, and that's a note there that we've created. So that will be our intro. Just going to change the colors here by right clicking and heading down to the bottom there and just changing the colors of these clips just for the example. So here we have our intro, chorus, verse, and another chorus. And obviously this is a very simplistic way of demonstrating just within one track how our track's going to be laid out. So when we hit play by pressing spacebar or pressing this play button here, we can see how the track is playing with the needle, and obviously you can't hear anything because it's not on top of a instrument, so it's just playing nothing at the moment. But for example purposes, you'll see the needle move as it triggers new MIDI clips and new audio samples as we add them in later in the track, and you'll hear your song play out. So those are the two views at the moment. You've got session view and arrangement view, and over time you'll develop your skills and you'll learn which one is better for you.